on YouTube. I swear one day I'm gonna be able to like handle all this different stuff. Live chat here, pop out here. Me getting my energy drink in me. Let's get that going. We got some fun stories today to talk about before we get into OSRS. Yo, what up, Randy? How's it going, bud? I know, it's been like forever since you've seen me, right? Y'all are gonna like lose your mind up in here, Give me 1 sec to change this stuff. That's not what I want. Let's do that. That's not it. I swear we'll get to it eventually. All right. I think we're good. If anybody needs to see stuff, this VOD will be up. I'll give a whole explanation for people who are not in the know and who are not going on. Music can come down just a little bit. Then we'll get to talk about the news. We'll talk about what's going on today. We'll do some commentary stuff. We'll do, all that other fun stuff. And we will be good to go. 3, 2, 1, and we're live. What is going on, everybody? My name is Arzen. If you haven't seen me on this Twitch channel before and you've known me as something else, I've done a little bit of a rebrand, reshift. I owe people an explanation for what's going on here. Because I had, so for those that don't know, I created content a long time, under a different name, doing different stuff. Like card games, all that other stuff, whatnot. And then I just did a complete rebrand. I started VTubing, I don't know, maybe about a month ago, give or take. And then what ended up happening was that I had a friend come to me and they're like, why don't you just use your main channel? Yeah, how you doing, Randy? No, so what happened was that I kind of got the shit kicked out of me attempting to stream. I'll explain everything. The wink, I can't even like over exaggerate the wink. Oh, there we go. Maybe it works. Either way, so basically what ended up happening was that, God, where do I even start? So y'all may have realized that I just disappeared out of nowhere. So funny enough, I was dealing with someone constantly harassing me behind the scenes for streaming. Like on my Discord, all these other places, would come into every stream and just kind of bombard my stream with stuff. And would like send me whispers, all this other stuff. And it was a friend group. And I guess they were angry because I did a passive aggressive tweet about something. And they were like, oh, why are you tweeting about this person? And then so they came into all my streams. They were kind of like doing stalking behavior and bullying behavior. And I was like, yeah, this kind of ain't it. So I took a break from streaming. And I was like, fuck it, you know, whatever. Then it got a little worse, a little bit better, a little bit worse. Uh, Man, I like haven't even like told a bunch of people in my life about this. I like people that know, but like, you know, it is what it is. So I stopped streaming because of that. And then I took a break. And then I got promoted at work. And when I got promoted at work, I had so much shit going on. I had so many things going on. I just didn't have time to pick up where I left off, and kind of like the joy got drained from it. So I proceeded to make a YouTube channel, pick up a different card game, do all this stuff. And like we had like this great like split in the Magic community where I felt like people were getting too aggressive with each other for their own good. It was really hard being just a Magic content creator and just focusing on doing Magic. And so I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll be on people's streams. I'll do all this stuff. And it was like, I can't just be a normal dude who differs in opinions in one way or another. And like there's like a really good scene or time that I think that like encompasses this. So I'll tell this story real quick, and then I'll continue on to it. I was on a buddy's stream. We were playing Commander around the election, and I was like, man, you know, I like the combats in chat know. Y'all know. I never talked about politics in chat. My goal was that I love you who you are, and I want to be, you know, I want to be like your friends and whatever, based off the fact that like you're you, right? Like I don't give a shit about your politics. I don't give a shit about what you believe. As long as you're a good person and like, you know, you're doing whatever, we can have differing opinions, because that's how all this stuff is good. Also, I think I'm like buffering a bit on Twitch. I shouldn't be, but if I am, apologies. And I just felt like you couldn't be yourself in like the Magic sphere, because no matter what you did, you were always in the wrong. You just weren't good enough. It was a purity test that no one could ever pass. And because of that, I was like, well, screw it. You know, I was on a person's Commander stream. And during that Commander stream, you know, they're talking about the election and how you have to vote one way or you have to vote another thing. Sync, by the way, wow, the sync with voice in the mouth is really impressive. No buffering. Dude, I spent so long trying to get the sync working. It's freaking crazy how long I had to take to do this. I mean, like, the material is like the setup for VTubing is a real rough time. But, so, yeah, so I was on that stream. I was playing Commander with folks. And what eventually happened was that the people were extremely vocal about politics. And I don't really care. It's your stream. Do whatever you want to do. And then after I left, I got to the point where someone was saying something along the lines of like, man, how do I even put this, guys? I'm sorry. I'm trying to like not be... Look, the whole reason that I'm VTubing is because I want to say what I want to be able to say and not have to tie anything down, right? Like, I don't want to have to feel bad for what it is. So I rebranded and I did all this stuff, right? Like, I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, hate on people. I'm not going to go out of my way to, like, insult people or do whatever. But when I'm sitting there and there's a whole bunch of people who are saying stuff that, in my mind, is genuinely crazy, right? Like, people that are coming out and saying that, you know, if something happens, people are going to be dying in the streets versus a, man, I really don't like this policy, is fucking insane, dude. Like, come on. We got to pull this back just a little bit. You don't have to pull this back a lot, but just a little bit, man. So after all that, I was like, fuck it. Actually, that's not even the breaking point. The breaking point was that after I had left, I had spoken up and I was like, hey, this really doesn't make me feel comfortable because my stream's not a place for politics. That's how it used to be. My stream was never a place for politics. It was just a place for me to do whatever I was going to do, hang out, do whatever, and then, you know, like, if someone talks about something, I'd be like, oh, okay, no comment, because of the fact that, like, you know, fuck it. Who am I, some random schmuck on the internet, to tell you what your political opinion should be? And then afterwards, I literally said, hey, guys, I'm going to go because y'all have spent 15, 20 minutes here talking about politics, and I don't associate myself with political talks on streams. And then I left. And then, like, the host is like, well, you know, you should have spoken up. You should have said something. Oh, maybe it was because of his job that he couldn't be associated with, you know, he must believe the same way that we do because the fact that, you know, it's probably because of his job. It's probably because of this. And it's like, no, you motherfucker, this thing's awkward because you're acting fucking crazy. Because you're inviting anyone you want onto your sphere. This is the problem with Commander. This is the problem with the whole Magic sphere as a whole. Anybody invites anybody onto their streams because they're so fucking desperate. And because they don't fucking... Holy shit. Sorry, I'm getting, like, angry here. Everybody invites anybody onto their streams without vetting them and making sure that they're a human being. So you saw that more and more and more, I stopped going on people's streams, I stopped collabing, I stopped accepting stuff because of the fact that people are fucking crazy in the sphere. I'm sorry. If you come to me and you say, hey, we disagree on this, I'll be like, you know what? You probably have a really good reason to disagree on it. But in the Magic sphere, if you disagree with someone, you are fucking outed. Like, God forbid you don't like X, Y, or Z, and you speak up and you say something about it, bam, 16,000 Blue Sky posts. By the way, I'm pretty sure Blue Sky only exists because the Magic the Gathering community can't find it in their heart to block people on Twitter. Okay, enough being spicy, It's a real cancel-happy atmosphere? Yeah, Katie, there's no reason. Katie, I'll be real honest. I see a lot of the stuff that you tweet and you talk about and you post on Blue Sky, and I'm gonna be real honest. We may disagree on certain things, but I'm never gonna be like, oh, I fucking hate Katie because of Katie's, you know, thoughts on this or that. God, it's so dumb. It has not changed much. Well, they're gonna eat themselves from the inside out. They are definitely just going to eat themselves from the inside out. This stuff is horrible. So, one of the things that I don't know if you guys remember, back when I used to do, like, D&D stuff and all this other stuff. I don't know if you guys remember, but I don't half-ass things. I usually bring some sort of new technology or, like, something cool into the mix. And I was like, fuck it, I want to try VTubing. So I sat down with a buddy, I don't know, probably in January. And we went over designs. And we did all this other stuff. You know, going all over the place and making designs and doing all this other, and, like, you know, figuring out what the color scheme is, what my content's going to be, things of the sort. You loved watching me prep for my D&D sessions? Thank you, Katie. That means so much to me. But, dude, let me tell you something crazy. Like, when I tell you guys that, like, I went all out for this shit, like, here, like, I'm not having a debut yet, but let's go over some stuff, right? Like, I sat down with my buddy Soul, who's Jay Quella over on Twitter. I don't think she uses Twitter anymore, but here, let's show this. So she sat down. We spent months going over this design, right? Trying to figure out how I was supposed to look. What are my references? What are all this stuff, right? And then we did, like, color matching. We did all this other stuff. And then we were fine there. And then from there, I went, man, what's the next thing I'm going to do? Well, I probably need, like, a profile picture and some other stuff, too. So I found a really cute profile picture artist. Oh, my God, that's so big. Let's change that. So this is, like, my profile picture for, you know, for Twitch, for Kick, for Steam. Not Steam. Well, Steam, too. But, you know, like, all this other stuff. I've done my research. I've gone all over the place. Hell, I found a fan artist that was drawing for, like, professional VTubing orgs to get me the stuff that you see, like, you know, all over the place. Like, look at how good, sorry, not to gush over this stuff, and not to, like, you know, suck my own dick here or anything, but, dude, look at how good, like, this art and stuff came out. Basically, the end of the day is I'm saying that I worked my ass off to get myself to this spot where I have, like, all this art and all this other stuff. And I'm tired of, like, having to hold my tongue and feel uncomfortable in my own sphere. So the idea is that I said, fuck it. I left the Magic sphere. I'm here over on Kick. I'm here over on YouTube. I'm here over on Twitch because, you know, friends really pushed me into a spot where I was like, fuck it. Like, Katie and Randy, y'all, I love hanging out with y'all guys so much. Also, I'm playing a ton of Warhammer now. Sorry, that's just what I'm doing. But if I'm in a spot where, like, you know, you say something or I say something and I misspeak or I say something wrong, I don't expect to read like a fucking 6-page Google Doc about how, I don't know, I don't respect the community or some shit like that. I want someone to be like, yo, that was kind of shitty for you to say. And then me to be like, oh man, that was my bad. I didn't mean to say that way. That wasn't the way that it meant to come across. And then people to be genuine and then move on. So, like, these folks in this atmosphere have cultivated such a weird area in such a weird place that they're eating each other alive. So, like, treating you like a human being. Basically, so I'm going to out myself right now. And if y'all hate me for this, so be it. But, you know, for the longest time, during all of my tenure in Magic and all this stuff, I had to hide the fact that I'm a moderator for Asmongold, that I work with Asmongold, and I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that he says, but I work under him and I do a bunch of stuff and we're in DMs with each other. Like, it's crazy. Like, fuck it, dude. Like, if they're not gonna treat people like normal people, and yeah, actually, Randy, that's perfect. Canceling for content, right? Like, holy shit. Like, this is, you know why someone's writing a Google Doc in the Magic community? Whenever I read something about someone, I alluded to it a few times. Yeah, I'm very bad at holding it down. I'm very, very bad at holding secrets. It's a job. Doesn't mean you're a monster. Asmongold is also a human being. I actually think he's part roach, but that's just me. But yeah, I mean, look, I'm gonna be real honest. Shit's crazy. People are crazy. I'm so glad that I went off and did my own thing. So I'm gonna give you guys the best that I can give you. Also, making content out of Magic the Gathering with the Magic the Gathering community, like, I have so many great friends out of it, but it also made me hate it because I felt like I had to sit there and I couldn't be interesting and I couldn't say anything because I was always stepping on eggshells. Although one thing I will tell you guys, that since becoming, I don't know if you guys realize, Katie and Randy, but since, like, I took that huge break and I went through my job of being, like, a manager on, like, a multi-million-dollar project, right? Multi-million-dollar project. I'm a lot more vocal. And I'm a lot more just, I don't know, I can string words together a lot more times. A lot of times. The entire internet has become an outrage machine. Outrage is profitable. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is for anybody watching my stream on any content. Oh, I should have put myself in just chatting first before doing all this. Whatever. It's rough being back on Twitch. I'm going to tell you, we're not going to agree on everything. I may say something to piss you off. And if I piss you off, just tell me. Like, oh my God. No one on Twitch saw this, but the other day I was on Kick, and I was streaming some OSRS, and someone goes, hey, do you remember, do you have a Twitter or an Instagram? I'm like, yeah, I do. You can add me over at, like, at @ArzenVT. And they're like, oh, okay, cool. I added you, add me back. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't do follow for follow. And I'm like, also, I looked at your Twitter, and it looks like over on Twitter that you are an artist that's trying to sell people stuff. And they're like, no, I'm not an artist that wants to sell people stuff. I just want to do friendship. And I'm like, and they're like, can we please be friends? And I'm like, my brother in Christ. Guys, I was so mean. I was so fucking mean. I went, my brother in Christ, you need to learn how to better ask for friends. Because I am not going to be your friend because you asked me to be your friend. I'm sorry. That's just it. I would never be your friend because you want me to be your friend. If you chat with me in chat and we get a relationship from chatting, maybe then I'll be your friend. But, like, I'm not going to go out of my way. And I'm sorry. I'm like, I went so far. Becoming my friend by pushing this button and then we'll never talk about each other again. True, Katie. So we're getting to the point where I'm sitting there and I'm like, I say something along the lines of, like, I'm sorry. I'm like, this is really parasocial and I'm going to have to ban you. And I'm like, even if I'm sitting on Kick with one viewer, no one else views my streams. I'm like, I would never follow you. I would never become your friend because the fact that you asked to become friends. I'm sorry, if you were my only viewer, I would ban you. And then I ban them. Because fuck them. That's such a shit. I'm sorry. I feel like such a piece of shit for doing that, but it is what it is. Okay, we got some cool stuff to talk about today. Let's go over to Reddit, where we talk about this stuff. Give me 1 sec as I transition screens. 1000% reasonable. That shit's not healthy. True. And I don't know if you realize. Katie, Randy, I don't know if you guys realize this, but like now that I have this metaphorical like collar stripped from my neck, you know, like this metaphorical chains holding me back. I'm unchained. I'm unhinged. Let's ready to go. Let's get ready to go. We're gonna have some fun stuff to talk about. Let me switch this. I don't know how people do this via VTube Studio without having to like go through all these different things. Bam, bam, bam. And then we'll go to this and we'll do this and this button right here. Okay, so we're gonna go on Reddit today. Oh, I closed the window. We're gonna go on Reddit today because I was browsing Reddit and people were talking about Chat GPT, you know, Chat Jippity, as some of the streamers I like to follow talk about. So Chat GPT in itself, a lot of people have been, okay, for reference, Chat GPT had a model called Chat GPT 4.0 for a long while that people have been using for a long while. Like people have been using 4.0, there's been 4.1, all this other stuff. Like, if you guys aren't using ChatGPT, note this isn't an ad for ChatGPT. It's actually going to be almost completely opposite of it. But if you were ever using ChatGPT, something of the sort, you might have noticed that the model has changed to ChatGPT 5. And with ChatGPT 5, essentially, people have found that their ChatGPT has been, like, neutered? Not neutered, but has much of a less bubbly personality. Like, this person right here going, you know, I'm happy today. Noted. You know, stuff like that, right? People are thinking that ChatGPT has almost, like, lost its personality, has lost becoming their friend. And I must tell you this, man. Good. I'm tired of people posting and having, like, parasocial relationships with their ChatGPT. There's this idea with ChatGPT that you have a... man, there's this effect that people think that when you're... God, I'm trying to remember what exactly it was. When you do ChatGPT, like if something can put together words and gives the idea of thinking, people think that it has sentience and consciousness. There's a whole fallacy behind it. I have to remember what it is. But the idea that you think that something is sentient when it's actually not sentient. Right? That shit's crazy. And the idea is that when people moved from Chat 4.0 to 5, you got this thing where ChatGPT essentially became a little bit more direct and to the point because people started to need it. Katie, you say they've been trying to sell these GPTs as personal assistants instead of information processing devices. The less bullshit that obfuscates the way this way they work better. Yeah, definitely. Let me show you something crazy. Let's see if I can find it real quick without ruining everything else. 1 sec, guys. I'm trying to find the link that I had before where I talk about it. So for those that whatever, fuck it, dude, I'm gonna leak a little bit more. We're gonna go a little bit more in depth. Can I get this without leaking the rest of my stuff? Let's try to share this link real quick. Can I make this a new incognito tab? Yeah, okay, cool. I can. So last stream that I did OSRS, right? And one of the things that I do is I want to try making a, like, what I do is I upload my streams to YouTube where you can watch all my VODs, all that other stuff. and you can go over OSRS, or you could go over the stuff, and we can find stuff that is essentially I upload the transcript, I throw it into ChatGPT, and it gives me a whole breakdown on what I did throughout my stream. So this transcript here that I have here is me fighting with ChatGPT, trying to upload it. This was before the model conversion, right? And I think this was like my first or second stream where I talked about, let's make sure that this is good. I go into like, hey, here's my stream. Can you go over everything that I talked about? Can you take notes? Can you tell me? So the first stream that I ever did, unironically, I did my first stream as a VTuber the day that VShojo went down. So, I mean, big day in the VTubing community, I guess, right? So I talk about VShojo, I talk about Iron Mouse and Kason, you know, I go over the fact that, you know, Splitgate 1 and 2 were taken down, Ozzy Osbourne died the day that I went live, and then Bruce Willis was posting about how he was no longer able to communicate, and I was talking about how bad, like, I hated the whole thing. There was a drama between Hassan and Tectone where Hassan said you had to be able to bench a certain amount to comment on his stuff. So Tectone went out of his way and benched that amount and said, okay, bro, now I'm commenting about your things. Asmongold announced that his dad was, you know, had cancer. I went over the whole Pirate Software drama, you know, stop killing games. I have a short that's about, like, the crack cocaine versus, like, alcohol stuff, right, where I talk about, and then it splits things, and it says, here's recommendations of topics. And, like, this is a really good way to use it. But as I went on, because it was ChatGPT 4.0 that hallucinates a lot more, I did one later on where it started going over my stuff, and it just started hallucinating things that I never did. Right? It talked about... Hold on, where is it? Oh, is it not in here? There's a certain time where it says that I was spouting off about Attack on Titan and comparing it to stuff with whatever. I've never seen Attack on Titan. How can I compare stuff to Attack on Titan when I've never seen Attack on Titan? So all I'm telling you is that ChatGPT, while being like a really, really good tool, is fucking insane sometimes and will just come up with random shit. Now, is this a bad thing? No, it's actually super entertaining. Like, hallucinations by ChatGPT are super entertaining. But, I mean, let's be real honest. You know, you're just going to have to push through if you get into it. You might have to make something new or whatnot. But after that, right, like, you're getting to... Like, you're getting to the point where people say ChatGPT 5 has no personality. God, let me see what we got here, right? So, ChatGPT 4.0, baby just walked. Let's go, first steps unlocked. Your baby just entered the world of bipedal dominance. Nothing is safe now. Not your drawers, not your snacks, not your ankles. Seriously, huge milestone. Congrats. Dude, who wants this much personality in their stuff? If you're going out of your way to just chat with your AI bot and talk about it and not get, like, you know, information and whatever, you're looking for a friend. I'm sorry, you might just need more friends. The tech is suffering as they pursue profit over function. True. There's so much promise in the technology, but we're fucking wasting it. Yeah, true. We've had chatbots for decades. Why are they wasting the power of neural networks on them? Because the fact that I think that... Well, it's not that. It's the fact that... Oh my god. It's the fact that people don't know. You're giving this... There's a problem with tech literacy, right? It's like back in the day when you had to fix your computer for your grandmother because she couldn't connect to the dial-up, and you're trying to figure out why, and it's because the phone's off the hook, right? And you tell your grandmother every time, Grandma, phone's off the hook. You can't connect to the internet while the phone's off the hook. And people are not willing to learn new things. So when you go into ChatGPT and you're like, hey, ChatGPT is not a real person, what you're talking to is a simulation of a real person that does not understand things and does not have a real personality it is meant to please. People go in there, they're thinking that ChatGPT is just another person on another side of a thing. Haha, I'm almost done with my master's in library and information sciences. This is a huge part of what I talk to people about every day. True, Katie. Like, let's talk about this stuff, right? I think ChatGPT having a little bit of a personality is great. Like, baby, so on the right, you see this thing, baby just walked. That's huge. First steps unlocked. Now the real chasing begins. It gives it a little bit of a personality, a little bit of a spin. But you should never be in a position that you feel like that this is your friend that you're talking to. There is no one on the other side. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. It's the same way that when you Google things, Google is not your friend. If you view ChatGPT as a chatbot or, like, you know, something to have a relationship with, you're in the wrong. There's nothing there, man. It is meant to please. That's the reason why it's so affirmative. Like, the other day, I wanted some critical feedback about something. I think I was talking about, like, macro balancing. And I wanted critical feedback. And it kept giving me positive feedback saying, well, what you're doing is great. No, that's not what I want to hear. What I want to hear is that, yeah, no, you really shouldn't be doing this. But the thing is that because the fact that it's a chatbot that's trying to please everybody. Sorry, my cat just jumped up on my desk. I don't know, you get into this weird situation overall. I don't know if I want to go over the daily Yeet hour that I normally do, where Yeet scrapes all the stuff that's going on currently. Let me double check. Man, hold on. I don't know if I want to go... Sorry, I was just checking that this went through. Okay, we are, like, someone posted this. If you ever think ChatGPT is, like, the above image, go get help. I'm sorry. Don't ever think that ChatGPT should be, like, the top. Maybe ChatGPT could be, like, you know, people in casual clothing doing what's on the bottom. I mean, I do kind of agree with this, though. The fact that, like, you know, people want choices, right? People want to have the ability to go and do all this stuff and try out all these different things. And only being offered one slop dish is so crazy. I don't know, man. Also, the other thing is that, by the way, anybody that posts this as an insult is crazy. Dad, I have just started watching... Hold on, I gotta make sure that I'm not covering the part that matters. I have just started watching Next Generation, and anyone that thinks someone being Data is a bad thing is like, holy shit, dude. Data is one of the best characters in fucking Next Generation. He is the most reliable and most... I don't know. I'm venting. That's all. All right, let's get into OSRS. If I keep going on this, I'm going to be just so angry about all this stuff. Give me 1 sec while I transition over to OSRS. It is definitely a super lot of weird comparison, Katie. It is so crazy. Man, this audio is actually kind of popping, dude. Right, guys, new emotes coming soon. New bunch of stuff coming soon. So before you know it, we'll have fun new emotes, fun new everything. Also, Kels, I don't know if you're here, but thank you for the sub. Super appreciate it. Not the sub, I'm sorry, the follow. I'm just waiting to log into my stuff for OSRS. Okay. So since it's an official first OSRS day, I need to go through and I need to give an update on everything that I've done while I do this. Oh, I also need the Twitch plugin. Shit. Alright, well, we'll transition on screen. We'll get everything going. I need to also get rid of this and like counter. I was doing that last stream. I was trying to work the ums and likes out of my chatting. Out of my vernacular. Vernacular or vernacular? That's the right word, right? Vernacular? I was trying to work it out of my vernacular. And because of that, I made an and like part, and I had like 9 ums and 7 likes. It was fun last stream. It's just to acknowledge how many times I do it. But I feel like a ton of other people do it anyway. So let's do this. Let's add Twitch. Let's turn it on. Oh no. I need to be able to grab my authentication token. Okay, 1 second. I might have to mute or hide the source real quick while I grab it. Oh no. Overview. How do I get my... Whatever. We'll do this next time. We'll do this next time. I don't want to sit here. I've been sitting here bullshitting about way too much stuff before I've continued. So, what have I been doing off stream? Oh my god, my music's still going. The music fucks. Sometimes AI slot music can really do it. But right now is not the time. We're going to actually listen to the OSRS music that exists here. Did I mute this on my end? 1 sec, guys. Yeah, here we go. So let me finish this agility course. I'll go over everything that I've been training in OSRS. And we'll talk about what my goals are for today. Also, this is still stupid loud. What the fuck? Man, the agility courses are always weird in this game. So, alright, so to explain kind of what my route has been and what my playstyle is in OSRS, I'm playing very much a... I guess my buddy said like a bronze man or something like that. So the idea is that I'm not Iron Man. I'm not trying to do Iron Man stuff. But instead, what I'm doing is that I'm trying to go out of my way, the best way possible, to craft all my stuff. So, for example, I had to get myself a bow so that I could level up ranged attacking and whatnot. So to level up ranged, what I needed to do was I needed to make myself a bow because I misplaced my bow. Now, yeah, I could walk to the shop or I could walk to the Grand Exchange and get myself a bow. But that was too lame. What I did was I was like, well, I want to make my own bow, because I can make my own bow with fletching. I had like level 1 fletching or whatever. So I started cutting down logs and then making them into arrow shafts. And then with arrow shafts, what I did was I converted them into arrows. And then I was like, okay, that's fine. And I did that for like 30 minutes. And then after that, I finally was able to make short bows. And I was like, sick, I got a short bow. So I was like, all right, time to go do this, right? And then I realized that I didn't have a bowstring. I was like, well, I could go buy a bowstring. Bowstrings are probably not that expensive, right? Who cares? And then I got to the point where I was like, fuck. I need something that's a little bit more... Like, I can't just make a bowstring. I need to go get flax seeds. And flax seeds were all the way on the other side of the map. So, for example, right? I'm here right now in Varrock. I had to go all the way out here. Yo, what's going on, Christmas? Long time no see, buddy. How are you? So I had to go all the way out for flax seeds, which were like over here-ish. I don't know if you guys can see my mouse, but they were like all the way over here. So I had to go all the way over from here to over there, and I get there and I finally pick up the freaking flax seeds to find out that I don't have the crafting level to make them into a bowstring. We can see the mouse? Hell yeah, thank you, Christmas, appreciate it. So yeah, so I went and I grabbed everything. So I grabbed all those flax seeds and I was pissed off and I'm like, all right, I gotta go crafting. So I go back and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go craft. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna go do all this stuff. And I start crafting. And I'm like, okay, I can't make a bowstring. What can I make? And it's like, well, I can make some like smaller pot stuff. Okay, that's not that great, right? So I'm like, well, what's the best way to level crafting? And it's like, well, you gotta go get wet clay. And then after you get wet clay, you can make it into pots. And then from making it into pots, you could bring it to a kiln and fry all those pots. And like cups and all this stuff. And I'm like, yo, that's sick. All right, cool. I'll go and I'll level my crafting. I'll level stuff that I've never touched before. Kind of sick, right? Also, I didn't press this button. Bam. All my text is gone now. So after doing all that, I was like, all right, cool. I got all these pots made. Let's go find, or I got all this wet clay. So I mined all the clay. I threw it into my inventory. I had a bucket full of water. I was ready to go. Made all this wet clay. And then I'm like, well, I need like a table to mold this clay, right? And so I go down all the way over here, and I'm like, oh, on the map here, here's a spot at this crafting guild. I've never been to the crafting guild before. Maybe this is a place that I can, go and craft. And I get to the door. I get right fucking here. And it's like, oh yeah, level 4 crafter. And I'm level, like, you need to be level 40 crafter. I'm like, shit, I'm level 3 crafter. What the hell? And I'm like, oh my god, I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. So I went on the wiki and I'm like, where's the nearest crafting position? Turns out it's like right up here. I just went to Falador, and you could craft right in Falador, and I was like, okay, cool. The other place, another thing that happened off stream was I died for my first time. I went to the Barbarian Village, and I was like, oh, I wonder what's at the Barbarian Village. I've never really been to the Barbarian Village. I go there, and like everything else, you kind of have an idea what's going to attack you and what's not going to attack you. And then I talk to the Barbarian, and the Barbarian just screams about how much he hates me. And I'm like, that's a little weird. Oh, hold on, let me pet the stray dog. Hell yeah, dude. So I go to the Barbarian Village, and I'm like, well, obviously, like, it says that there's a quest here or whatever. Let me talk to the Barbarians. I talk to the Barbarians, and then they just start killing me. And I die my first time there. Note, I've been playing, like, a magic, I've been leveling magic and all this stuff, so it's been okay. But, like, it just hasn't been fantastic. And then I die for my first time, and I run in there, and what's the first thing I do? I pick up all my stuff, and I just murder the Barbarian that killed me. So... it is what it is, dude. This game has been just a huge adventure, and I've loved, like, every second of it. I wasn't a huge fan. I'll be real honest. I wasn't a huge fan when I first started, because I just didn't know what to, like, how to play. Like, what was I gonna do? Right? Was I going to go out of my way to, like, there's no, like, immediate goal, right? And, like, well, the idea is that you have to make your own goals. Well, I mean, I guess... But, like, in OSRS, it's really hard to get over the visual blockage of, what type of goals you can have. So I was, like, super stuck on it. So I ended up playing Brighter Shores for a little bit. I really enjoyed Brighter Shores. That was super fun. I was playing a ton of it with my friends. In Brighter Shores, I was like, I'm going to be an alchemist. I'm going to level alchemy. And then that's, like, really what really got me into it. And then I stopped playing Brighter Shores, and my friends like, you should stream OSRS. Since you're back to streaming, just play OSRS. So now I'm playing OSRS. I've been streaming, this is like, I think my 3rd stream of OSRS. And now my goal is to my goal is just to push forward and level up all my stuff. I'm gonna be real honest. At the end of the day, that's realistically what it is. So yeah, that's about it. Oh my god, where is... I need to find my bow. I'd prefer not to make a new bow. Did I lose my old bow? Am I wielding my bow? Am I an idiot? I am wielding my bow. Hell yeah, let's go. We're gonna go to the barbarian village, because fuck the barbarians, dude. Well, don't actually fuck the barbarians. That might be a little weird. But fuck the barbarians, dude. We're gonna go kill some barbarians. I gotta get rid... Look, I was always told never to hold a grudge. But I'ma hold a grudge. We're gonna take out those barbarians. Oh, is that a cat? Oh, that's someone else's cat. I'm not stealing another person's cat. I don't even think I can steal another person's cat. Let's go fuck up those barbarians. Actually, let's see what Zaf sells staffs. That makes sense. Staff of Earth, Staff of Fire. I don't know who you are. So I'm still very new to OSRS, and when I say very new, I mean... Let's go over my stats real quick, and let's get me into the opposite corner so that folks can see real quick. Ba-bam, ba-bam. Okay. So for my stats, right, when I say I'm new, like my attack XP is still 4. My HP XP is, my attack level's 4, my HP is 15, mining's 22, strength is 8, agility is 34. I was telling my buddies, I'm like, I'm training agility right away. I'm gonna be fast as fuck, boy. Then I went smithing at 12, defense at 6, herb lore at 3. Right, I went out of my way to do the herb lore quest, the druid herb lore quest that unlocks the beginning. That was one of the worst things I think I could have done. It sucked so hard. I died so many times. I ran across everywhere trying to get meat and put it into a cauldron. It sucked. Then there was fishing XP, or fishing's at 1, ranged is at 8, thieving's at 20, cooking's at 14, prayer's at 11, crafting's at 12, firemaking's at 8, magic is at 16, fletching's at 7, woodcutting's at 10, rune crafting's at 10. Fun story, actually, before we continue going into it. Did you know that rune crafting... Someone said to me the other day, they were like, oh, what are you doing today? I'm like, well, I'm working right now, and while I'm working, I'm leveling runecrafting. And they're like, can you please give me your address so I can call a wellness check on you? Runecrafting is apparently one of the worst things you could do. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was not expecting someone to be like, runecrafting is terrible for you. That is not exactly at all what I was looking at, so. Give me 1 sec as I pull up everything else. 1 sec. So for returning fans that were here before the redesign and everything like that, I'm going to be having what... I know a lot of y'all aren't into the VTuber sphere, but if you are into the VTuber sphere, what we're doing is... I'm going to be doing what's called a debut stream, which allows people to... You know, gives an intro of who I am, what I do, etc., etc. And, that'll be like an intro to like everything VTubing, what I like, what I dislike, all that other fun stuff. So keep an eye out for that. It'll probably just be a VOD. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm messaging my buddy right now. Give me 1 sec. Wow, look at that. Best viewers on Your Mother band. Easy. Dude, anybody that's like, hey man, did you know you get your best viewers here? Or that you do all this stuff there? Never trust those guys, because if you trust those guys, what you're going to do is you're going to end up, like, ruining shit for yourself. You're going to get your account hacked, or you're going to get yourself banned by viewbotting, because here's the thing, if you viewbot as a very, very higher up streamer, I don't think they care. I think it's when you're a very, very smaller streamer. If you're viewbotting, they'll just kick you out, especially if you're an affiliate. Or you use it to get to an affiliate. But let's get back to this stuff real quick. Last little bit, I got Slayer and Hunter XP because I did the museum stuff. So there was a museum trivia thing that I did. And that gave me my starting stuff there, so. Alright, you guys ready to fuck up these barbarians? Let's go. I can't wait to get murdered by barbarians. Do I have arrows? Did I just attack without arrows? No, I have 90 arrows. We're good. What is this guy weak to? Do I even know? Oh, hell yeah, I leveled up. Let's go. Level 9. Easy peasy, guys. Do you think we win this, or you think I should eat some food? I should probably eat some food. I'll eat this half of a pie that I have just sitting in my bag. Look, I'm gonna be real honest, guys. Sometimes you have to just worry about, like, the smaller shit. Which is how many times is it gonna take you to... Like, how many attacks is it gonna take for you to fuck up that barbarian? Oh, give me 1 sec. I gotta add one more thing to my stuff. I need to... Channel settings. Look, guys, I know I do this... Okay, whatever. Good enough. Alright. We fucked up that barbarian. Let's go fuck up another barbarian. Wield those arrows. Oh, yeah, I just have a random pie dish. Alright, cool. Drop the pie dish. Yeah, fuck this barbarian, dude. Well, don't fuck the barbarian. You get what I mean. What type of attack range am I doing? Rapid? Okay. Standard and ranged, standard and ranged. I guess accurate is so that I hit more often. Dude, these... Okay, so I know... Oh, God, I'm gonna die. Eat the shark. So I know for a fact that the fucking RuneScape hit sounds, dude, give me so many flashbacks to when people used to play TF2 and you could add custom hit sounds. So, like, there used to be a thing with custom hit sounds where you'd hit and it'd be like, "Arr, arr, 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 arr." And, like, you'd have, like, you know, something like the Heavy's gun, and it'd be like... God, I'm just taken back to all, like, the TF2 videos where people used to, like, put custom hit sounds in their TF2 videos. Freaking fantastic time, guys. The internet's never been the same. Alright, let's bury some bones so we get some prayer XP. Prayer is now level 12. Hell yeah. There's more information from the prayer tutor in Lumbridge Chapel. Hell yeah. Let's do that. But until then, I guess I don't want to... I guess I have to keep attacking barbarians or else they're going to kill me. I don't have any food left, so this is a gamble here. I'm going to be real honest. I don't know if I'm going to be able to push through this. Oh, I might die here. I'm actually going to die. Can I do this? Can I just run away and then shoot? Hell yeah, range level 10, let's go! Is this how... Can I kite in this game? Is kiting a thing? Have I just been playing ranged really wrong by just standing there and, like, attacking? Can I just run away and then just, like, shoot? Oh. Dude, imagine if I just right-clicked him and I was like, alright, let's talk. Hey, by the way, you know how I've been shooting bronze arrows at you for like the past hour? Hey, yeah, where's the place for me to use the bathroom? Take these bones, take these bones, take these bones, take this bronze arrow, take this bronze arrow. Take all of these arrows. Let me talk to Chakal. You best not be causing any trouble in here, as I've killed 3 barbarians since I've walked in the door. Oh, that person's just... Oh my god, I should level fishing. We should do a day where I sit and I level fishing and we just react to stuff. That'd be super fun. There is still that There is still that video of... Fuck, what's his name? Man, I'm sorry, guys. I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting hardcore right now. There's this guy that I used to... Mad Season Show, that's it. Mad Season Show has a video about people leaving... Oh, what the heck? Can I use this with berries? Do I have to cook berries or something? Sorry, ADHD's hitting hard, guys. It's because I didn't sleep much last night. Can I jump onto the stepping stones now that I have agility level 32? Hell yeah, let's go. I got the shortcut. Guys, you are witnessing something crazy here. That was my first agility shortcut I've used since starting the game. Just an FYI. Fucking momentous occasion. Okay. It's crazy how the barbarians will aggro you, but goblins do not give a shit about you. Dude, I thought I was gonna, like, turn my head for a second, look at my second monitor, and, like, after saying that, just a goblin comes up and stabs me from behind, yelling, like, something like, "Nothing personnel, kid." Oh shit, did I just shoot? Oh, never mind. I was like, dude, I was gonna be heartbroken if I shot the sheep over the fence here. Goblin mail? Do you guys think that goblins get goblin spam mail? Right? If they have goblin mail, does that mean that there's goblin spam mail? Like, we've been trying to reach you about, shit, I don't know what goblins drive. Goblins don't drive cars, right? So it wouldn't be about your extended warranty. It'd be like, I've been trying to reach you about your, there's a really good joke here. I don't know. Someone finish my joke for me and get back to me. I have been completed getting started with strength. You have received 5 trout, 1 leather boots, and 1 leather gloves. As a member, you receive 10 trout and 1 strength potion. You have also completed honing my aim. You receive 1 oak short bow and 275 bronze arrows. I also received 1 leather body. Okay. There is a quest that I think I need to be doing. So let's wear the leather boots. Let's wear the leather gloves. Let's wear the leather body. I think I was already wearing a leather body, but that's fine. Wield the bow. I don't think I want to drink the strength potion. I don't know how long the strength potion stays. Hold on, let me ask. Let me ask my friends who are in chat. My friends who are in the clan chat. Bega. How long does strength potion last? Holy shit, that guy looks like Vash the Stampede. Dillman says longer than I do in bed. Alright, alright, alright. Lay sigh. Sometimes it says it when you mouse over. Alright, let me double check. Strength potion 4. Guessing that means 4 seconds. Someone says, "Hey, I love your." Hello, I love. We gotta do this in like the nerd Sammy voice. Hey, I love your streaming content. I see you are new to Kick. I hope you grow fast. I can get you 1,500 real followers, 100 live viewers, and 25 subs. And you could get verified in a month, so you could start earning 30 per hour. Let's connect on Discord. How about you connect with my nutsack? Banned. Don't ever fall for that stuff. I will tell you as a streamer, never fall for that stuff. All right, let me move myself into the other corner. I don't know if seeing chat is better or not seeing chat is better. I'm guessing people want to see chat. All right, let's see what we got here. I'm going to deposit all my money. I'm going to deposit my short bow. I'll deposit this body, zombie boots, the 15 trout that I have on me. I'll keep the strength potion because I think the strength potion will help with range leveling. Now, a buddy of mine was saying that I need to do this thing in the wilderness. So let me see what he said. He said... Man, I don't remember where it was. There was a quest in the wilderness that he said... Hold on. Sorry, I'm responding to like 60 different messages on Discord. Okay, let's look and see what we can find here. Let's see if I can grab... Let's go to the OSRS wiki. Let me check what quest is up here. There's also another quest that I could do too. Is this it? Below the ice mountain? No, that's not it. Dillman, I don't know if you're around. Do you know what quest Ozzy was talking about? That I could do that's in the wilderness that's really quick? He said it gives me an option to do something else. I don't know, man. It's a lot of stuff. What I will do is... I will probably go do this goblin mine quest. Let's go do this goblin quest. Where's the goblin village? Goblin Village. Okay, Goblin Village looks like it's more towards the top of the map. That's the monastery. Where the heck is this the goblin? Goblin Diplomacy. This is the place I need to go to. All right, we'll go to the Goblin Village right now. Might as well. Do I have anything else to do in Lumbridge before I leave? I don't think so. I'm trying to get this Lost Tribe one done. Hello, what brought you into OSRS? So I have a ton of friends who are huge OSRS fans and have been bothering me to play for like ever. And I needed a game to play on stream. And they were like, oh yeah, you should try OSRS. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll try OSRS. That sounds pretty fun. So I pull it up and I go and I try to do, man, I'm trying to think of, basically, I had tried OSRS in the past, and it was just not fun for me. And when I say not fun, I just mean, like, you know, I just didn't have a bunch to do with it. And then I was like, the fuck, words are hard. I apologize. So the graphics turned me off a little bit. The fact that it was open world sandbox turned me off a little bit because I was like, I just want goals to adjust to. And then, you know, people were like, well, yeah, you should just really give it a try. So Brighter Shores came out. So I played a ton of Brighter Shores. And then after playing a ton of Brighter Shores, I was like, because I was like, oh, I want to do alchemy in Brighter Shores. That sounds really fun. And then I realized that I had this whole chain to do, and I learned that open world sandboxes just find something and do it, right? Like, you don't need to have an end goal. You could just do stuff. So I ended up doing that. I ended up doing a bunch of, bunch of random stuff in Brighter Shores. And then when I came back to OSRS, I was like, well, I want to start a new account for streaming, right? So now here I am, and I'm playing Brighter Shores on stream. Which is kind of insane. Or not Brighter Shores, I'm sorry. I'm playing OSRS on stream. So it was because of the fact that my buddies were like, you should really give Brighter Shores a try. You know, it's like it's a little bit of a modernized OSRS with controls and graphics and whatnot. Then I tried it, and I was like, that's okay. That's pretty fun. And now I'm here. Okay, let's move to... What is this quest here on the mansion? Do I want to do that yet? I want to do Goblin Diplomacy. The Draenor Animal Magnetism, stuff like that. And you will never leave. Welcome to the grind. True. Appreciate the warm welcome. Game has been super fun. I've been playing it a lot. The number one, my highest level ability right now, my highest level skill, is currently agility. I know that sounds crazy to say, but I was like, man, I hear people, like I'm like just chilling or whatever. I'm like, you know, I could train magic, which is what I'm doing right now. I think agility and magic and rune crafting are like my highest stuff. Or thieving is? I think thieving is. Hold on one sec. Okay, sorry. My guy who's doing all of my... The guy who's doing all of my... Words are hard. Guy who's doing all my emotes just got back to me. Are you okay with taking tips from chat? Yeah, so as long as it's not like full-on spoilers or being like, you know, whatever. If you want to be like, hey, I think that you should go check this area because this will help you out a lot, I'm perfectly fine with that, right? You know, or like, hey, you should really consider doing this quest here. I'm completely fine with that too. I'm just trying to not be like super optimized of like, do this path, do this path, do this path, right? So like right now I'm doing Goblin Diplomacy. Yeah, agility is good because it increases run recharge and run drain. Yeah, that was one of the things that I was really frustrated with, was the amount of time it took to regen and things like that. Like another buddy of mine told me that I could shift right click. Like I got the add-ons to shift right click to make sure that I, you know, my left clicks are correct and all that other stuff, so. You know, just stuff like that. So like, you know, if you have general tips or you're like, hey, I really want to see you do this quest. This quest is super cool for your level. Or like, or I'm stuck on something. Don't be afraid to give out tips, you know? And don't be afraid to be like, yeah, you should really consider leveling up your... So like, for example, right, my ranged right now, my ranged is 10, right? If you were like, yo, by the way, if you level up ranged right now, it'd be super good for you. Or you're like, hey, make sure you're leveling agility or whatever. That's perfectly fine. Also, I need to get into here for Goblin Diplomacy, so I guess we're going to just try to attack and get in. Wait, can I get in? Can I talk to him first? Talk to Goblin. Red armor best. Why red armor best? General, actually, this is a quest. I should probably move myself over to the other side. One sec. Give me one sec, guys. I just want to message my model maker real quick because he's getting back to me. Never mind. I'll talk to him later. Some creatures are not aggressive. Yeah, so I thought that, for whatever reason, I thought that... Here, I'll put myself on this side real quick. Bam. For whatever reason, I thought that most creatures, if you could talk to them, were not aggressive. And then I dealt with barbarians in the barbarian village, and they just started killing me. And I was like, fuck. That was my first death. Cause General Brunt Nose says so, and he bigger than me. Okay. Who's General Big Nose? Bent Nose? Bent Nose. Let's also change my left click to talk while I'm in here. Swap left click to talk to. Okay. Sweet. I don't want to accidentally click and attack people when these guys aren't aggressive. Oh, I attacked him! My bad, guys. I think I've ruined the diplomacy. Also, 99% will stop being aggressive when your combat level is over double theirs. That's actually really important. I didn't know that. Thank you. Guys, I went out of my way to make sure that I wouldn't kill any of the goblins. Okay. I'm going to be very, very, like... I'm going to attempt to be very, very careful here that I don't accidentally murder another goblin. I'm guessing an exclamation point means that it is a dungeon or a raid or something of the sort. Open the large door. Talk to General Wartface. Hello, Mr. Wartface. All goblin... Oh, Bent Nose. All goblins should wear red armor. Not red. Red armor make you look fat. Everything make you look fat. True, dude. Shut up. Fatty. Shut up. In settings, you can hide roofs as well. Oh, I'm going to do that right now. Display all settings. Well, I guess I have to end this conversation. Does he look fat or does he not look fat? Are we gonna make this guy our friend? No, he doesn't look fat. Shut up, human. Wartface fat and human stupid. Do you want me to pick an armor color for you? Yes, as long as you pick green. No, you have to pick red. What about a different color? That would mean me wrong, but at least Wartface not right. Well, Bendo's never been right in his life. Still, maybe new color good. But we'll have to decide see armor before decide. Human, bring us armor in new color. Yeah, let's do it. I could do that. What color we try? Orange armor may be good. Help, yes, bring us orange armor. Hell yeah. How am I meant to get orange armor? Well, first you get goblin armor, then you dye it orange. Even humans should be able to work that out. Is that why goblin armor constantly drops for us? Or drops for me? Okay, okay, I'll be back soon. I don't know how to tell these guys this, but I'm gonna have to kill goblins to get the goblin armor. You need 3 goblin males, which you can find around the goblin village. Oh, okay, cool. So let's turn off roof. Let's hide roofs. Bam. Oh my god, this makes the game so much more playable. Thank you so much. Climb up the ladder. Now I'm not sitting here and I'm like, I'm not going to be able to deal with this. I'm not going to be able to deal with this at all. Okay, search crate. You find some goblin mail in the crate. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, they're now fighting over which one's the best still. Holy shit. I'm sorry, guys. I need like 2 seconds while I check real quick. Apparently, my emote artist got back to me, and he's like, hey, can you please check this now? And I'm like, yeah, of course. So let me search this crate real quick while I get it. Okay, we are good. We are almost good, I swear. I'm excited to have new emotes, guys. Alright, sweet. Emotes are paid for. We are good to go. We're gonna continue this. You find some goblin mail in the crate. Aye, aye. Search the crate. No, come on! I didn't want to go around! Oh, I gotta go get blue dye and orange dye. Can I make blue dye and orange dye? Oh no, that's around the back. Shit, I'm dancing around the side. Green armor best. Okay. Okay, let's see where I get the green dye and the orange dye. I know that I can buy some off the Grand Exchange, right? But I'm gonna try to not buy it. FYI, when you got time, the range tutor in Lumbridge can turn on a setting to auto-equip air. Oh, yo, that's awesome. Thank you. No, that's huge. That's actually huge. Use blue. You can have Angie in the Draenor village make you some with 2 woad leaves. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't know if I want to go to Felidar Park's like all the way on the other side, right? No, Felidar Park's right here. Okay. Let's see. So let's go down to Felidar Park. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I didn't know that about the range setting. Also, let's turn on running. I also don't have any coins on me, so we're gonna have to go to the bank. Okay, so I gotta go pick them, right? Wyson in Felidar Park. Okay. So let's go to bank booth. Let's deposit stuff I don't need right now. I don't need the knife. I don't need the zombie shirt. I don't need my Marks of Grace. I don't need my steel pickaxe. I don't need these feathers. I mean, I'll bury that bone in like 2 seconds. So we are good to go. So let's do that. Let's grab... So I have the goblin mail. I have all this other stuff. Let's deposit this. Let's bury those bones. Let's wield these arrows. Dude, this music fucks. I got so scared the other day. Someone had like a dwarven shooting thing here. And like was just auto farming ranged by killing all the guards, and I was like, oh no. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? I don't want to attack the gardener. Why is it giving me the option to attack the gardener? Okay, here's the park. I need to talk to Wyson. Pay Heskel. Attack gardener. Talk to gardener. Attack gardener. I don't want to... It's like constantly making me attack the gardener. I don't want to do that. Here you go, Wyson the gardener. Hello, Wyson. Oh shit, I don't have any money. Oh, okay. How about 20 coins? Never mind. Hey, what's going on, Duo Maiden? How you doing? Ooh-woo to you as well. Apologies, it's my first stream back on Twitch, so I don't have any notifications or chat set up on here. So I'm gonna have to go back and fix this later. I did have a different name before. I did. I had a whole rebranding. I went on to the VTuber side of stuff. Today is my first stream on... basically, I did VTubing. I'm doing VTubing in general now. Give me 1 sec. Let me put this right up here. Basically, I rebranded and I did a bunch of stuff. And, you know. Appreciate it. Yeah, a lot of folks came in today and they were like, who the heck are you? And I'm like, yeah, I know I haven't streamed in, like, God knows how long. I haven't streamed... I used to do Magic the Gathering all the time. I'll give you some hints. I'm a buddy of Astral Flames and Jaffer. I used to do Commander, and I used to do MTG Arena, and now I am just, you know, doing my own thing, doing VTubing stuff, you know, and just kind of enjoying stuff. So a lot of people have been coming in. They've been like, "Who are you even? What is going on?" And I haven't streamed in like a year. Still doesn't ring a bell? All right, that's all right. I used to go by Voiden. Give me 1 sec as I pick out coins to pay for the stuff. So let's withdraw. I'd like to withdraw. Let's grab 50, because I don't know what else I'm going to need to do to get blue dye. Yeah, Astrals is great. Astrals is like one of the, if not the first friend I made in the MTG community. TBH, I also don't remember half the people on my follow list. Dude, I'm in the same position. I don't know half the people I remember. Or, wow. I'm an idiot. I don't know half the people on my follow list. Because, like, you know, people come and go, like, all the time. But, like, I decided that I wanted to do VTubing. I wanted to get into streaming again. I wanted to do all this stuff. I talked about it a lot earlier on stream, and now I'm like, fuck it. You know, I'll just like tell everybody what I used to do, what I'm doing now, etc., etc. Okay, I got my woad leaves. Time for me to go over to... I gotta go over all the way down here to Lumbridge. Yeah, but, you know, I'm basically just doing VTuber stuff, playing some OSRS right now. Because we are, this is kind of like the new crack I've been on. So my idea is that I'm going to be doing OSRS on stream for a little bit, maybe a little bit more RPGs, other stuff like that. I probably won't be doing MTG on stream. Legit, another VTuber popped up and back up, and I was like, why does that name seem familiar? And I was flabbergasted when she responded like she knew me. That's crazy. Yeah, a lot of the slow return to me coming back to streaming too was me being like, yeah, you know, I wanna stream, but I wanna have my VTuber model ready. And then it's like getting artists to do stuff in time and do whatever and come back and whatnot. You know, and it is what it is. And then my buddy was like, well, you should just purge your follower list so that you can keep anonymity. And I'm like, no. I'm like, I think I'm just going to say fuck it. If people remember who I am and people want to chat and people want to hang out, so be it. You know, I streamed for a long, long time beforehand. You know, and I guarantee that there are some friends that would genuinely miss me if I just disappeared off the internet. Oh god, where the heck is Lumbridge from here? I think Lumbridge is... I gotta keep going straight, right? I go past Draenor and then I go down to Lumbridge. We're kind of in the same boat. I got a new model recently too. Not gonna lock myself into a single game this time though. Did you rebrand, Duo? I recognize your name kind of. And I see that we've chatted a bunch in my chat. And you've been a sub to me before. But that was back when I first started. All the way in 2021. Holy shit. You used to be DuoCat? Right, that explains everything. Okay, DuoCat, I remember 100%. Gotta get a new PC too? Dude, everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Everybody's doing different stuff now. I'm gonna be real honest. All right, I'll tell my story about me previously wanting to do a VTuber. I came out as trans between the last time I talked to you then. Oh, well, congratulations. You got to do what's best for you, and that's doing what's best for you. I don't know. I'm sorry. It's really awkward because I never know what to say to someone who comes out as trans, so I say congratulations like it's a fucking birthday party. I know that's crazy to say. Literally like a year after 2021? Oh, that's crazy, Duo. That's actually insane. Well, the only thing I did was, you know, become a VTuber, which is not at all as monumental, life impacting, whatever. So, hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm just thinking that overall that I almost became a VTuber with a previous model, and I got it designed, and I paid a ton of money to get the model made. And I don't know if it's rigged or not, but I have it made. Lamel, congratulations is a fair thing. It's usually agony that causes us to come out in the first place. Yo, you gotta do what's best in your life because life is so fucking painful and miserable as is. I'm cursed with 2D models. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. So I had my model made, my old model made originally. And then I just didn't like it. And I spent a ton of money on it. Oh, whoops. Why did I grab myself a training bow and arrows? Drop that. Destroy the training arrows. Wait, what? Why did I drop my... I almost had a bad time here. Yes, destroy the item. Destroy the item. Yes. So yeah, so I almost had another model, and then I just really didn't like the way that it came out. Even after it was done, and I had like bad, like... I had bad, sorry, let's discuss how ammo acts. Automatically equip ammo. Thank you. First 2D one I got was made by the PDF, or by a PDF. Second was a scam, and third I no longer have the rights to for the reasons I won't get into. Understood. Understood. That's really shitty. I'm sorry. But, I mean, like, here's the thing, right? If you're a person that... Just because you hire someone for a service, and someone draws you art, or makes you a model, or something of the sort, always use 3D for those reasons, totally get it. I'm a huge Fillion fan, personally. Fillion's, like, one of my favorite VTubers. And so I'm totally okay with, I'm totally understanding of the 3D models, you know? I don't know. I feel like it's weird, right? Like, I understand how it ruins it for you, but, like, if you really liked your old model, and then someone did something poorly, you know, and the artist did something crappy, it shouldn't make you have to stop using your model. Maybe you want to get an upgrade or switch down the road, but don't, like, feel like you're absolutely required to switch off right away. I don't know, that's all. My artist has always been fantastic. He was very on time. He understood exactly what the deal was. It was meh in hindsight anyways. Yeah, I totally get it. I totally get it. Alright, I gotta get myself this male dyed. I gotta get myself the dye. Agi and Draenor Village can make you some with 2 woad leaves. Where the heck is Abby? It was cheap and made by someone who was just starting. Yeah, that's kind of rough, right? That you always like do like a gamble with that type of stuff. Where the heck is Abby? What is it? A, B... Oh, man, I gotta read. Oh, it's Agi. Agi is... That's not Draenor Village. Unless I'm not in Draenor. Am I not in Draenor? I'm not in Draenor. That's why. I'm in Lumbridge. I'm an idiot. Hello, it's a genie. Hell yeah, dude. 3 wishes time. Time to wish for more wishes. Oh, hello there, Master Arzen. I'm so glad you summoned me. Please take this lamp and make your wish. I know for a fact that if I wish... Look, if I wish for something, it's gonna bite me in the ass, right? Where's a lawyer when I need it? Please choose a stat you wish to be advanced. Oh, hell yeah. Do I get free XP? Is there no downside to this? There has to be some sort of downside to this, right? I guess I put it into hunting? Because hunting's rough? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm thinking Runecraft or Prayer. I'm already leveling Runecraft as it is, but like free XP in something that I don't have to level? I actually, guys, I'm gonna be real honest. I kind of enjoy leveling Runecrafting. Hold on, let me, I'm posting it in my buddy's Discord because it says the words rub lamp. Alrighty, Duo, enjoy your lurk. Go enjoy. I gotta figure out if I want to rub the lamp. Guys, I can't wait to jork this lamp. But yeah, at early levels, any is good. Okay. Right, because it's a flat XP, right? It's not a level. So you just use it on whatever. So what's a pain in... I mean, I guess I could throw it into agility, but I already have agility pretty high. I could do it in Slayer, but that's... I mean, hunting is something that I kind of want to do because apparently it's good. Oh, wait, why don't I just put it into Herblore? Or fishing. I mean, or attack? God, there's so many things I can put it into. I was tempted when the first time I got like an XP book to get random XP drops. I was like, man, maybe what I should do is take the XP book, and I was like, maybe I should just hold all these and use them to level whenever I want. But I think I'm gonna use it on rune crafting or hunting. Hunting's rough, right? Because I'm gonna need... Oh, XP is your level times 10. Interesting. Okay. So I should do it at whatever's the lowest. Or whatever's kind of low. So fishing would be a good one. Right? So 2,000 XP, give or take. 2,500 XP. I know you guys can't see the right side of my screen. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my screen up in the future. I guess it's going to be... It should probably just be like attack. Or defense. Let's just do it. Let's just do attack. Nope, hunter. Hunter. Oh, can I not do it? No, I can. Let's do it. Herblore is good. Oh, wait, what? It only gave me 90 XP? That's not a lot. Oh, it's the level of the thing times 10. Oops. Guys, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how to read. I thought it was like my overall level. I was like so excited. Combats are bad to train with. The new items are too bad to train with the items. Okay, aren't too bad. Yeah. That makes sense. I should go out of my way to level fishing today, though. But, I mean, you know, I'm just gonna start loading as needed. No, you're good. You're good. I understood what you meant. Okay, I need to talk to Agi. I haven't actually done anything in this town yet. I don't think I've explored anything in this town yet either. Dude, I have way too many... What the hell am I doing? I'm running around in circles. Open the door. I mean, I know this is just RuneScape in a nutshell, where you just run around in circles and hope for the best. But, you know, it is what it is. God, I just looked. My last actions for when I did stuff, like my mod actions, one of them has me like raiding random people years ago and like receiving raids from people years ago. I've realized I haven't streamed on this channel in such a long time. It's almost been like 2 years. That's crazy. Okay. What could you make for me? I mostly just make what I find pretty. I sometimes make dye for clothes to brighten the place up. I can make yellow, red, and blue dyes. If you'd like some, just give me the appropriate ingredients. Here's a blue dye. Make me a blue dye, please. Okay. Now I need to use the blue dye on the goblin male. Easy. Then the next one is going to be talk to Agi. What can I help you with? This could be made from red and yellow. 3 red berries and 5 coins for red dye, and 2 onions and 5 coins for yellow dye. Okay, let's figure out where I'm gonna get... I need to get 2 onions. Where am I gonna be able to get 2 onions from? OSRS Wiki, help. Onion. Onions. Shop locations. Item spawns. Lumbridge General Store, 2nd floor. Excuse me, holy shit. Dude, I'm so excited to get my stuff up and running where I have emotes and like redeems again. It's gonna be so fun. Okay, let's get up to Lumbridge, 2nd floor. Behind Farmer Fred is closest? Okay, I gotta remember where Farmer Fred is. Where the heck is Farmer Fred? Let's go, let's look for spawns out in the wild. Farmer Fred's farmhouse, northwest of Lumbridge. Okay. Lumbridge is right here, and northwest is up here. So I guess it's like equidistant either way. I think I'm just gonna run to the general store because it's right there. I know it's spending money, and I probably shouldn't have to spend money, but still. Oh, sheep shear request. Yep, that makes sense. Did I just get... Did this spider just, like, try to fuck me up out of nowhere? Fuck you, spider. What did I ever do to you? Why does this person have an arrow over their head? I don't know what that means. Either way... Okay, let's go to the general store. Climb up the ladder. I didn't even know there was a 2nd floor for the general store. Why is there an onion here? Take onion? They didn't even yell at me for... What can I help you with, dear? I'd like to take a look into your scrying ball. Why not? Clear out everything you're carrying and make sure... Oh, I'm not going to do that. Okay, now that we did this, let's go to the farmer's... Because I need 2 onions, right? So let's go to Farmer Fred. Northwest, so up here. Right on, right on. Oh, I see why you were saying go to Farmer Fred's. Because it's literally right here. And, like, they have, like, everything that you need. I don't want to fuck up a sheep, dude. Pick the onion. Pick the onion. Oh shit, I already have 2. Whatever, I didn't need 3. Okay, next is going to be red berries. Red berries, red berries, red berries. OSRS wiki, please help me find red berry. Red berries. Sold in certain food shops. There's some in the wild. There's a bush in a food stall. Let's look at spawns. Southeast Varrock Mine. Okay. So I gotta go to Varrock, right? That sounds about right. So let's go to map. Let's go to Varrock, which is right up here. And we're looking for the southeast mine, which is this right here. Hell yeah, let's go. Sorry, I'm just messaging my buddy. What was the quest in the wilderness you wanted me to do? Okay, we got onions. Look, it may sound annoying that I say onions the way that way, but it's super funny for me. Enter the Abyss. It's a mini quest. Understood. Okay, so we will be doing Enter the Abyss in a sec. Man, can I not get over here? That sucks, dude. I feel like I got jebaited. And I'm out of stamina, so today obviously just sucks. Okay. Is there a way over from here? Like, is there like a land bridge, or am I gonna have to go over this bridge and go up that way? Oh, okay. So it's like one of 2 ways. I guess I'm not at the halfway point yet, so I can go back. I'm very tempted to use the shortcut I unlocked. All right, which shortcut? Oh, it's this one right here, the stepping stones. Yep, you're right. Man, if only I had context clues to remember the stuff that I leveled up specifically so that I could do that stuff. Want some stamina pots? No, I'm good. I got stuff. Don't worry. My buddies are like constantly like, hey, do you want to teleport? Do you want a stamina pot? Nah, I'm good. I'm good for now. I appreciate it though. I really do. In the future, once we like get into like heavier stuff, then maybe I'll be willing to take more. But you know, while we're just kind of chilling and doing stuff early game, I'm like, all right, cool. You know, I'll just vibe for the time being. I fell in the water. Oh, I take damage from going in the water? Is there a way that I can swim at all or nah? Also, I'm looking for the berry bush. Is that it? Rake that? I don't know what raking the bush patch does. You need a rake to weed a farming patch? Talk to Tool. Daddy's Home quest for free house to enable construction? Yeah, I do remember that. That was one of the things that's on my list of stuff to do. Remove one. I don't have a rake. Okay, let's talk to Drevin. I guess I have to. Can you sell me something? I guess I'll value the rake. Cost 6 coins? Sure, we'll buy 1. I don't know what we're doing here, but let's do that. Let's rake these bushes. That is to grow your own berry bush. Understood. I don't know Man, does this actually get me stuff? Am I just doing this? I mean, I guess I could go to the Grand Exchange and grab stuff, but like, you know, is it really, really worth it? Let me see what I got here. Southeast of Varrock. Okay, so I weeded that, but did not grow berries. Wait, are the berry things next to the fucking Dark Wizard? You are doing it for fun? Oh, gotcha. Go east, you are southwest of Varrock. Dude, I don't know, man. That's so... Oh, God, I'm wasting all this time. Whatever, it's fine. We'll drop some weeds. Yeah, I remember now. There's fucking dark wizards here who are gonna make me eat ass, dude. I'd prefer to not eat ass here, man. Here we go. This is where it was. It's not these bushes altogether, but like... I remember that there was red. Oh. So if I'm weakened, how do I check my status to know, like, if I'm weakened or whatever? Also, there's a bear here. I don't know if the bear is going to kill me. Also, let's look for the bushes. Open stat screen. Worn equipment. I'll have to take a look. I don't remember. I guess it's just skills, adventures, path, inventory, worn equipment. View equipment stats. Oh, I see. Okay. Where the heck are the red bushes, dude? Oh, there's red berry bush. No, you're good. You're good. Pick from red berry bush. There's no red berries on this bush in the moment. Oh, there's one right here. And I also got 2 already. Sweet. I'm going to put these berries in my bank. Not these specific ones, but I'm going to put berries in my bank because I feel like they're super useful. And you're right. I should probably make a house where I can, like, grow stuff for farming. Like, AFK farming, you know, AFK farming, this type of stuff. So, no, stop. Stop, 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 stop. Dark Wizard. Dark Wizard, please stop. I'm not... Oh, wait, it's level 7? Fuck you, Dark Wizard. Oh, I'm weakened. Wait, do I have any food on me? This might have been a horrible mistake. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna say a little prayer. And we're gonna boost my strength. Look, I didn't forget that prayers existed. The houses in OSRS aren't for that? Okay, they're probably just for construction, right? Also, I'm gonna be real honest. I was surprised that I didn't die there. Alright, we'll take this stuff. I'll turn off rock skin. No, I want to turn off rock skin. Let's take that. Let's take that. I'm kind of curious what the runes are that the Dark Wizard has going on there, but that's okay. Alright, I gotta go back to that shortcut that I unlocked, which is like a little bit over here. Strength is only melee combat, not ranged? Shit. God. Alright, alright, alright. My thing popped up and it's like, did you know what new person that you follow is streaming right now? I'm like, I mean, yeah, maybe. All right. Also, my buddy is telling me that I need to go and do Enter the Abyss. That apparently it's going to be super important. Let's do it. Ah, shit. I fell in the water again. That's okay. You get washed up on the side of the river after being nearly half drowned. Okay. Well, you know what? So be it. What do I have in my bag right now? Okay, so I have those mind runes. Oh, sorry, the body runes. The mind goblin runes. No, I don't have any mind runes left. So I've been trying to, like, save questing for stream. Unless it's, like, something very, very important that I wanted to get done. So, like, for example, when I did, like, the Druid Herblore one, I was like, fuck, this needs to get done, like, right away. Because I was already in the area, and I was like, fuck, I need to do it. And, you know, buddies were hanging out with me in the Discord call, and they were like, yeah, you know, you could do this now, you could do this later. We really suggest that you do it now. Easy peasy. Although I'm wondering if I'm going to go into the wilderness and it's really going to mess me up. Maybe what I'll do is I will try to make sure that I deposit everything. I kind of want to do the quest blind. All right, we'll see what I'm going to do. What can I help you with? Can you make dyes for me, please? I need a yellow. And I need a red. Okay, now that I have that... Wait, what? Huh? 2 onions and 5 coins. I have 2 onions. Oh, I didn't say okay. I was thinking this is too, like... This is too current year. You know, not back in the day. I have to verify that I want the stuff made. Dyes. I would like... Oh, I could just press this button here. Okay, yeah, I would like to make red dye, please. Bring Angie that... Okay. I wonder if I... Can I use the red dye? Oh, there we go. There we go. My brain just activated. I just used a red dye on a yellow dye and made an orange dye. Let's go. Dude, I'm so smart. My brain is so big right now. Because of how I just figured out those dyes, dude. Dude, fucking big brain moment. A giga brain moment. I do like that it rewarded me for just playing around and seeing if I could use it together. It was like, bam, here you go. Oh my god. Also, I forgot to extend the freaking Twitter. It's already 2 hours since I started streaming. No way. Time went by that quickly. One sec. I gotta extend the Twitter, or the X stream. Unless it's already over. It looks like it's over. Oops. Whatever, it happens. Let's... That sucks. I didn't realize I was having that much fun playing OSRS that I, like, lost track of time. I feel like OSRS and some other stuff... I haven't had a game that, like, really makes me lose track of time. OSRS is definitely that thing. Except for the fact that it... Look, sometimes when I'm agility training, maybe that's an issue. where I'm passively AFK training. So, like, I was at the gym the other day. My buddy goes, so, you know that OSRS is on the phone, right? You could just put it on your phone, and you could just train while you do other stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. I'll train. Like, I'll like, do, like, agility training while I'm doing other things. So, like, I'm doing the dishes, and in between every dish, I'll do, like, you know, I'll do, like, an agility training thing. I'll go up, I'll go, you know, train freaking... What, like, I'll go do the rooftop course. And then afterwards, I was like, okay, now I'm at the gym. And, like, while I'm, like, doing cardio on the treadmill, and I'm, like, you know, just making sure I get my steps in for the day, I'm like, fuck, all right, time for me to get my digital and IRL steps in today. Jeez. Oh. Let's talk to the general here. Wait, oh, I can't go down this way, can I? There's no way for me to go down. No, 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 no. The other thing that I want to do is I want to go over and I want to... I got to do a call out because I wanted to do other stuff tonight, but I want to make sure that folks are around for stuff. All right, let's go over here. No, come on, dude. You ain't that dumb. You know where to go. Who are you? Miazurqua? Miazurqua? I don't know, dude. I understand that they live in a valley, like the goblins live in a valley, so that you can't just invade them. But, like, being able to stand up on the edge and then just pelt them with arrows seems like a very bad design flaw. Right? Just imagine you're just sitting on the edge and you're just firing arrows. I mean, they probably wouldn't like you that way, but that's okay. Let me check my adventurer's paths, too. My combat paths are almost good. Reach level 5 in the attack skill. So when does attack level up? Oh, I could actually look at my stuff and it'll tell me. Standard ranged XP. Does attack only level up from melee? Why does it say now that I'm live with OSRS? Thank you. Thank you, Stream Elements, for reminding people that I'm live with OSRS. Okay. Let's attack this. Oh, God, I didn't want to attack the goblin. Wait a second. I'm on a diplomatic journey, and I just ruined it. That's all right. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Easy peasy. Well, now that my ranged is level 11, we can finally... I don't know, man. I'll take these coins. I'll take these bones. I wish there was a way that I could turn off auto attack so that I didn't, like, do that. Stream is frozen for you. I don't know if it is for others. Let me check Twitch real quick. Let me check everything else. Oh. Oh, it says unstable. Poor network detected. Why is it not liking my Twitch output? Everything else says it's okay. Why is my thing... Why did my Twitch just go down? Is everything else down? Give me 1 sec, guys. Okay, it says I'm back up. I don't know if you guys can see yet. Are we good? Are we back? Alright, looks like we should be good. I don't know why it didn't like it. It, like, broke for me or some shit. How long was it frozen for? Red armor best. No, it has to be green. Go away, human. We busy. I have some orange armor right here. Grubfoot. Yes, General Warface. Put on this armor. What do you think? No, I don't like it that much. It clashes with skin color. We need darker color like blue. Oh, okay, so it wasn't that long? Hell yeah. Blue might be good. Human, get us blue armor. Understood. Talk to General. Wait, did I talk to the wrong one? Talk to General Bentnose. Yes, he does look fat. See? Fatty! Even human makes you fat. Huh. Okay. Okay. Well. Me not care what human think. Human ugly. Here's some blue armor. Grubfoot. Yes, General Warface? Put on this armor. I like that my experience bar is in the middle of the screen. What do you think? Oh, sorry. What do you think? That not right. Not goblin color at all. Goblin wear dark earthy colors like brown. Yeah, brown might be good. Human, get us brown armor. But I thought brown was the armor you were changing from. Never mind, anything's worth a try. Talk to General. Me bigger General. Here, have some brown armor. Grubfoot. Yeah, yes, General Whiteface. Put on this armor. Dude, I feel bad for this guy, constantly being asked to do it. Well, what do you think? That color quite nice. Me can see myself wearing that. It's a deal then. Brown armor it is. Thank you for sorting out our agreement, human. You have reward now. Thanks, I think. So now I can do another quest. Oh, I got a gold bar and crafting XP. I wish I knew I got crafting XP from that earlier. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. The next quest I gotta do. We're gonna do one more quest before we call it a night. Because it's getting kind of late on my end for a Sunday. For a stream I was not looking to... or a day I was not looking to stream during. It just told me I went live again? Did my thing break again? Hold on. Dude, it must be sending notifications out like crazy. Y'all seeing this? Whatever. Goblin DN? Dillman, I swear. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to go up and we're going to go do... What the heck is this one that Dillman suggested? Dillman suggested Enter the Abyss. Okay, maps. I want to make sure that I have the requirements for it before I do it. Mountain Daughter. Burning Amulet. Caves, Chaos Altar. What minigame is that? Okay, Clan Wars, got it. Where the heck do I find Enter the Abyss? Rum deal. Am I getting attacked right now? Hold on. Okay, I'm just gonna use the good old wiki. Enter the abyss. Enter the abyss. Speak to Mage Zamrock at the end of River Lum in the wilderness. Show on the map. Roams levels 4 to 7. Okay, so I gotta go north of here to find that. He roams like right around here. Got it. Is there a better way for me to get into there? It's probably up past the monastery. I don't have much on me. Enter the Abyss is a mini quest and will not show on the map. Appreciate you. Thank you, Zerkov. I super appreciate it, man. So let's go do that now. I'm going to be really sad when I lose my bow, but it is what it is. When I get PK'd and I lose all my stuff. I'm not going to be that sad, and I probably won't get PK'd, but you know, it is, like I said, it is what it is. Okay. Let me see. There's a bank right at the Edgeville that I could bank at? Hell yeah. Dude, Edgeville is what I call my house that I live in because I'm always edging. Don't know why I said that, but that's okay. Look, Goon Squad, Goon Squad, Goon Squad, Goon. Okay. Let's go to... this is the Barbarian camp, right? Alright, excuse me, Mr. Barbarian. No, wait. If I could just go down here, I'm going to ignore the Barbarian. Let's go. Is this Edgeville right here? Edgeville. Okay, I'm going to turn off my stamina so I can recharge it as I get up to go over the edge. I just gotta look to see who I am looking for Enter the Abyss. I am looking for... Oh, are all these people marked with stuff over their heads because they PK'd people? Deposit the gold bar, deposit the rake. Deposit all of the body runes. Deposit bones. Oh, God. What am I bringing with me? Deposit berries. Deposit berries. I mean, it's not like it matters, right? Deposit my money. Wait, let's look and see what the... Let's see what the requirements are for doing this. Entering the Abyss skulls you? Got it. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. Look... I would toss it all in? Okay. Including my equipment probably too, right? So let's take off all my equipment. Let's remove this necklace of passage. Let's remove the leather call. Let's remove all my arrows. Let's remove the oak bow. Let's remove that. Remove that. We're just going to be naked. Bank. Deposit. 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 Yeah, you're right, because if I die and I lose stuff out there, I'm not getting it back. Oh, wait, what? I could go deposit inventory and deposit worn items? That's so sick. Okay. Well, I have an extra leather body, so at least I'll wear one leather body. God, maybe I'll bring, like, a worse bow. No. Wait, no. Do I want to do that? No, we're not doing anything else. I'm just going to wear this leather body just in case. I don't know what that does for me, but so be it. Okay, let's check the map. So it's right up here, right? So I have to cross into the wilderness. Cross wilderness ditch. Do people, like, sit on the border of the wilderness ditch and, like, look to PK or whatever? Make sure you talk to him and my left click is in teleport. Okay, hold on. Would I see him first? Alright, hold on. We're getting ready to go over. Okay. He's in red robes. Enter wilderness. Alright, let's do it. Running is enabled. Oh, oh, oh. Talk to him. That's not the right person, is it? Do I not have enough of a requirement for it yet? Oh no. I don't have enough of a requirement for it yet. Let me check what the requirement is for Enter the Abyss. Details, very short. In this Abyss quest, the players can help him mine Essence runes. Completion of Runa Mysteries. Why can't I talk to him? What the heck? Follow the river until you meet him. Talk to him and he will explain to you that it's too dangerous. Oh, is this... Did I actually start it already? Have I done Rune Mysteries? Yeah. Yeah, I've done Rune Mysteries because I'm able to mine Rune Essence. Open the quest log and look to see if it's already started. Where the heck's my quest log? Right up here? Activity Advisor? Is that it? No. Where the heck is my quest log? Open store. World map wiki. Bottom right buttons? Okay. Music player. I guess it's adventure path. Quest list. Here we go. I am looking for Rune Mysteries. Yeah, so I have Rune Mysteries complete. So I am looking for... I am looking for... I have recipe for disaster started. Enter the Abyss. Okay, Enter the Abyss is started. Okay, cool. Oh, there's a search. I can't believe there's a search function that I didn't see. That's all right. Okay, so we got that. Oh no, did my stream restart on Kick too? That sucks. Dude, something's up with my internet tonight, I guess. Maybe it's just not liking it. My stream restarted twice? Dude, what is going on? Is my YouTube stream okay? My YouTube stream's fine. Okay. He asked me to meet him in the Varric Chaos Temple near the Rune Shop. Okay. So what do I have to do for that? Starting off, follow it until you reach him. At the Vamsrock Chaos Temple, southeast of Aubrey's Rune Shop. Okay. So I gotta go to Varrock, and I gotta go bottom right. Understood. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. So we'll go down. I understand that the Grand Exchange is right here, but I'm not looking to do that at all yet. Oh, wait, Quest Helper does have this quest? Okay. So I need this to be Enter the Abyss. I'm surprised that nothing, I'm surprised that it didn't auto pick up. Okay, so I need to go... Where is it on the map? I almost tried to pick a guard's pocket. Got it. I gotta go that way? Understood. Mr. Astrals! That's okay, bud. I think what happened was that my game glitched out, or my stuff glitched out. Runescape is going pretty good, Mr. Astrals. Appreciate you, bud. I'm getting ready to end stream anyway soon, so don't worry too much about it. But, like, yeah, my OBS, like, crashed, apparently. And it rebooted my stream on both Twitch and also Kick and YouTube. And then it kicked me off on Twitter, which was kind of insane. Oh, it's you... Oh, it's you again. The wilderness is hardly the appropriate place for a conversation now, is it? What is it you wanted? I don't really want anything. So why did you approach me? Well, I was wondering why you would sell runes in the wilderness. Well, I can't do it in the middle of Varrock, can I? In case you haven't noticed, I'm a servant of Zamorak. The Sardominists have made sure that people like me aren't welcome in these parts. Where do you get the runes from? Do I still play MTG as a hobby? I do, Randy. I do. I'm playing, I'll link my latest list. Hold on, give me one sec. I'll link my latest EDH list that I'm playing in chat. Hold on. Where's their gilded rune plate armor? I'm not sure. I am not quite sure at all. Here's the thing that, Randy, here's what I've been playing lately. We craft them, of course. Yeah, Randy, anytime, you can literally just reach out to me. Find me somewhere, reach out, we'll play a game. My associates and I, despite the best attempts of Sardominists, there's still more of us around than they'd like. I can't imagine they like you crafting runes much. Do they not try and stop you? Ha! I'm sure they'd love to, but we have methods of rune crafting that they can only dream of. Care to share? Why would I? You're not a member of our institute. How do I know you won't go and just share all of our secrets with these Dominus fools in the Order of Wizards? I guess. But I don't know. Do I want to be a loyal server of... Oh god, I clicked out of the window! Do I have to go through all that again? I do have to go through all of it again. Dude, do I tell this guy that I don't even know who Zamorak is? But I'm a loyal servant of Zamorak. Oh wait, no, that's me. But I'm a loyal servant of Zamorak as well. Even if you speak the truth, it's more than just being a follower of Zamorak to gain the secrets of the Institute. You need to offer something in return. Like what? Until recently, our rune crafting secrets allowed us to produce runes at a far superior rate compared to the inept Order of Wizards. But something has changed. From what I can gather, they somehow rediscovered how to access the lost rune essence mine. Well, I know about that. I was actually the one that helped them do it. You did what? You helped the Order of Wizards, and I thought you claimed to be a servant of Zamorak. I did it so I could steal their secrets. Guys, we're like digging our hole right now. Yeah, I'm in the same boat, Randy. DM me here. I'll hit you up like literally right after. You did. Perhaps I underestimated you. But all right, if you help us access the rune essence mine, we will share our rune crafting secrets for you in return. Deal. Good. Now all I need for you is the spell that will teleport me to the rune essence mine. I don't actually know the spell. What? Then how do you get there? Oh, well, the people who do know the spell just teleport me in there directly. I see. That may make this slightly more complex, but no matter, you still can help us. How? I'll give you a scrying orb with a standard cipher spell cast upon it. The orb will absorb magical energies it is exposed to. If you teleport to the rune essence mine, Mr. Astrals have a good lurk, bud. From 3 different locations, the orb will absorb the energies of the spell and allow us to reverse engineer the magic behind it. Do you know of 3 different people who could teleport you there? Maybe? Well, if not, I'm sure one of the fools in the Order of Wizards could tell you. Now here's the orb. Hell yeah, dude. Alright, time for me to teleport. I gotta go to Southeast Varrock. Okay. That is a wall. That does not get me through to Southeast Varrock. Come on, open this door, please. Yeah, Aubrey's the person that I usually use to teleport through, so let's teleport right now. Dude, I'm stealing wizard secrets. Let's go. Do you feel weird? Should I feel weird that I'm betraying the Council Wizards guys that have helped me out so much? Although I am going to cheat here. Someone did give me like a necklace of teleporting, so I'm going to use that here too. My buddy specifically gave me that necklace so that I could use it for this quest. He was like, yeah, this quest sucks to run around for. Just do it now. Give me like 2 seconds. Okay. Let's grab... Let me grab my stuff again. Let's withdraw my leather. Let's withdraw my leather. Let's withdraw my leather. Let's withdraw my bow. Let's withdraw my... that. And let's get my... necklace of passage. Alright, wow. Let's equip the necklace of passage. Let's equip the leather, equip the leather, equip the leather, equip the leather. I wonder what happens if I lose the orb. Can I just be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I lost the orb. You did what? Okay, let's withdraw all my bronze arrows. I would like to... Wow, 333 bronze arrows. Let's go. I'd like to wield the bronze arrows. I'd like to wield my oak shortbow. Yeah, Diadrina is, like, freaking ridiculous, man. It is such a good card. I can't believe how good that card is. Let's go to world map. One sec before we go. Sorry, I'm grabbing something for someone real quick. Gonna send this thing to Randy real quick, and then I'll be good to go. God, I accidentally hit too many buttons, dude. I've been right-clicking, left-clicking all day. It has been insane. All right, cool. All right, now that I did that, I got to go to the Wizard's Tower, right? So to go to the Wizard's Tower, I'm going to go into my bag. Oh, I have my thing as my worn equipment, right? So Wizard's Tower, please. Oh, the door's shut? I'm like sitting here like, why can't I go down the stairs? Climb down the ladder. And then we'll teleport there, and then we'll grab one more teleport. And then I gotta go to East Ardogne. Ardoge. And then I think I'm gonna go to... I think it's the outpost that's by East Ardoge. But if I do that, I don't have a teleport back. I think I have another one in my bag. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. If I just get to a bank somehow, I'll be fine. Let's just hope I don't die. That's like the biggest thing here. I just gotta hope I don't die. I gotta go down. I believe. And then once I go down, I'm gonna run over and go grab that stuff. Oh, it tells me that I really needed... God, teleport... I'm sorry, teleport to Edgeville is really funny. I understand that Edgeville is Edgeville because it's right next to the wilderness. But, like, man, dude, Edgeville is such a fucking funny name. Because you go in and you're like, yeah, dude, I'm moving to Edgeville. Me when I'm too many beers in. Yeah, dude, I'm going to Edgeville. Okay, I need to go to the wizard here that could teleport me in. Rat pits. I think my quest helper tells me where to go. Okay, it should be like straight across. Not straight across, but you know what I mean. It should be across. Okay, going over now. Edgeville, the home of Evil Dave who lives in his mom's basement. True. True. Heckin' Evil Dave, dude. Alright, let's talk to the wizard. Let's teleport with the wizard. Let's not even bother talking. Okay, sweet. I've absorbed enough teleportation essence. So now we're going to exit the portal. And then I think we are going to go... I gotta go to my bank. And then I'm gonna go grab a teleport. I'm gonna do teleport to Varrock. And then after I teleport to Varrock, then I will finish up the quest and we'll call it a day. Do I even have a teleport to Varrock? I might only have a teleport to, like... Let's see what my teleports are. To Felidar and Varrock. Withdraw one teleport to Varrock, please. But bam! Okay, now I gotta go back to the altar and go turn this guy in. We should be on the edge of glory, guys. On the edge in general. Is that all there was? I mean, this is obviously, you guys said this is like a mini quest, right? So are mini quests just quests that don't contribute to like anything that's going on a bit, essentially? You again! Have you managed to use the scrying orb to obtain the information I need? Here you go. I hand the orb to Mage of Zamorak. Right, let's take a look at this orb. Yes, this will do nicely. Once again, the Zamorak Magical Institute has overcome the Order of Wizards. You've done well now. Now it's time for us to uphold our end of the bargain. The reason we are able to craft so many runes is because we do not visit the runic altars in a traditional way. Instead, we've found a way to teleport to them directly. How? Via another plane known as the Abyss. It is a complex place that cannot easily be explained, but I will share our research notes with you so you may better understand it. So I can use the Abyss? Yes, visit me in the wilderness. Whenever you wish to be transported there, just be careful, for it's a dangerous place. Still, I'm sure you will agree to that the risk is worth the reward. How is it dangerous? There are creatures there that will hunt and attack any visitors on sight. The magic we use for teleporting there can also be a bit unstable. What do you mean? Just don't expect any to be using any prayers while you're in there. Hafsa, peak nostalgia? True, true. Anyway, you may also have this pouch as well. I'm sure you will find it useful now that we're done here. The Mage of Zamorak hands you a book and a pouch. Okay, I better be off. Hell yeah, runecrafting 14, let's go. Guys, everybody tells me I'm crazy for leveling runecrafting first. That's not true, right? I'm not that crazy. I don't know if I am that crazy, but I don't think I'm that crazy. You can now craft fire runes, which you'll receive, and will now receive 2 mine runes from each essence. Okay, so now I have... Wait, what is the Abyssal Book? I kind of want to read what the Abyssal Book is. Despite having gained access to the storage dimension known as the Abyss, we have found the area to still be something of an enigma. Although we have long had knowledge of the Abyss and the role it plays in teleportation magic, it was only recently that we have discovered a way to enter this strange realm. The discovery came by complete chance when a routine teleported experiment seemingly went wrong. We are still not sure as to what exactly caused this teleportation failure, but the ability to finally access the Abyss led to a flurry of research from the Zamorakian Magical Institute, henceforth known within this document as the ZDI. The results of our research are so far detailed in this document. While often referred to as such, the Abyss is not a plane in the traditional sense. The Abyss seems to be a strange dimension that sits between all planes. In some ways, the Abyss is the glue that holds all planes together, yet keeps them separate, if you will. Because of this, the Abyss exists on the fringe of reality, meaning this does not conform to the same guidelines of space and time observed around Gaelanor, or indeed of other planes. A clear example of this unique nature of the Abyss is that you may enter it and leave from an identical spot, yet may reappear many hundreds of miles from your entry point. Similarly, you can enter the Abyss and spend hours there while only moments have passed back on Gaelanor. Thanks to this, the above phenomenon that the Abyss is key to teleportation and magic. In fact, all teleportation that we know of uses the Abyss to make the passing of great distances occur in short amounts of time. During a teleport, what is actually happening is that the spellcaster is entering the Abyss and immediately leaving again. Certain values as to the speed and direction are taken care of during spellcasting. This allows with some degree of precision in these teleports. While highly useful, the extensive use of the Abyss for teleportation is something to be cautious of. We've observed that the barriers between Gaelanor and the Abyss are seemingly becoming weaker through excessive use. If care is not taken, the barriers to the Abyss could break down entirely. Indeed, we have already isolated reports within ZMI of strange creatures entering Gaelanor from the Abyss, not to mention that the teleportation malfunction that first resulted in us gaining access to the dimension. Still, While the dangers are clear, weakening of these barriers may prove useful if correct care is taken. Perhaps an alternative method to proceed with Operation Transient may present itself. One that won't alert the followers of other deities to our plans. Hold on, how many pages is this? Oh my god, okay. Good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. I don't feel like reading the rest of it. I feel like reading the rest of it's just going to be super long. And it might be boring, boring, boring. Guys, I think with that, we're going to call it here. We're going to be... we're gonna chill for the night. I probably won't be live Tuesday. I got to figure out what my schedule is going to be now. Usually it's Tuesday, Thursday with, you know, Saturday or Sunday as a bonus day. But due to the fact that I have raids starting up soon, and I got Warhammer on Wednesdays, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is kind of rough for me. So we might do Fridays, maybe Mondays, Fridays, maybe like Saturday. I don't want to do like Monday, Friday. Maybe we'll do Tuesday, Thursday, late. We'll do like late Tuesday, late Thursday, into, you know, maybe we'll keep it Tuesday, Thursday, but like push it back by like, you know, like an hour. And then I'll stream late into the night or something. I think that might be more fun. That might definitely be like a different time slot for folks. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. Thank you so much for coming out today. I'm gonna chat with folks. I'll figure out what my stream schedule might be. Maybe we start doing like late Tuesday, late Thursday, then normal time Saturday or something. Guys, thank you so much for coming back as it's my return to Twitch after so long. If you want to find me, you can find me over on X or Twitter. You can find me at ArzenVT. You can also find me over on Kick, where I'm streaming ArzenVT, or YouTube ArzenVT as well, where you can watch VODs, you can watch videos and shorts that I put out, things of the sort. And yeah, I think that's about it. Appreciate y'all coming out. I'm gonna go raid some folks, and I'm gonna go find someone to like hang out with for the rest of the day. I gotta find someone to raid over on Twitch. I don't know who plays OSRS, and since I'm new to the community, I might go find someone to raid there. One sec. Give me one sec. All right, I got someone here who looks like they might be a VTuber. Let's see. All right, let's try this person out. If this person is weird, I apologize. We're gonna see how it goes. Guys, have a fantastic time. Go say hi on my behalf. And we'll see how it goes. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic one. I'll see you guys sometime this week. It'll probably be Thursday. See y'all.